Boy, I'm sure am glad my capture card didn't want to load. Real excited about that. Hey, capture card, you maybe want to do the thing and not crash my computer? Oh my. Capture card, please. Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? Hey, Rusty's got some extra time tonight. Hooray. Dear capture card. Hey, there we go. Okay, let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet or anything in between. Because I don't have a fucking clue. So I'm gonna start with this character, just because I'm pretty close to having this one done, so, I'm gonna just work on this. If Mage shows up, we'll finish his, since I don't really know where to go with the colors. I wanna ask his opinion on a couple more things before I commit to it, but, for right now, we'll color this guy, and it'll be good. We'll look up just a... So hard to tell what color spotted how you are. Looks like they're either like gray or brown, so... I guess we'll go with the gray color. I think it depends on how the light hits them, honestly. Is the music different? We must not have heard this one before. Tell you what, I'm gonna grab this picture for color, but I'm gonna grab a different one for pattern. See it that well? Greetings! How's it going? We're doing a thing. And by doing a thing, I mean we're doing this particular thing. Or something I'm not gonna use on the rest of it. Rusty's doing pretty good, apparently better than your card is anyway, though. Anywho, my card. Spent most of the day in the kitchen. Ooh, what were you making? And I saw that stop sign. I saw you guys were working on something for your school project, so hopefully you guys can figure it out. Let me show you guys a cool trick. So if you... I'm gonna make a second layer just so I can tell what stuff when I'm done, but you do filter... Microphone. Come closer. Come closer to my face. You do, distort... Is it distort? No. It's, which one is it? Pixelate? Yeah, pixelate. If you do crystallize, you can get color palettes. That's like the best way I know to do color palettes, so that's pretty fun. Oh, capture card. I was like, what are you talking about, card? Yeah, I don't know why my capture card crashes so much, to be honest. It, like, just fucks up sometimes. Sometimes it's just about 800% done with everything, and just is like, no. Like, today it started up just fine, and the capture card, didn't load right away, but Usually it doesn't give me that particular issue. It just, for some reason today was like, yesterday was like, fuck you. I think it's the capture card. I think the capture card is what crashes OBS, to be honest. I don't know how to fix it, though. That's the problem. But I think something about the capture card breaks OBS. A warmer and a little lighter, I think. A little more yellowy. It is an Elgato HD 60S. I don't always use it, but it's pretty helpful sometimes if you need it. Hot roast in a crock pot. That sounds delicious. And then puff pastry, creme pat, and berry compote for dessert. Yummy. I guess you're big into cooking, huh? Because all that stuff sounds so good. This is for somebody who was referred to me. They said they've never asked for a commission before, but a friend of theirs recommended me. And so this is like a random person I met through email. As far as I know, they're not in the Discord or have not come to the streams. Nobody has said, hey, it's me, that person. So I don't think it's... I don't think I've seen said person here before, but I am gonna have to look up my email. I need to know characters, eye color. I don't remember if he told me. Yeah, so that's who this is for. I'm gonna try to get the colors all sorted out on all the commissions tonight, and then we'll start shading on something else, but, for right now, what we're doing. I like cooking, but you prefer baking. Oh my god, I know. I prefer baking, too. I'm not very good at it, but I prefer baking to a lot of cooking. I don't know. Cooking takes so much effort. It's mostly on the muzzle area. I'll do some blending then in a second, but just get the color down. Alright spots. Get it? Because he's a spotted hyena. I have re-downloaded the Elgato software drivers probably 13 times. Because that's what everybody says. If your thing keeps crashing the thing, reinstall the drivers. And that does not appear to work in any sense of the word work, so... Thank you for the suggestion, but I have tried that. And it's just like, no. It's really strange, and I've actually posted the crash log. If you know anything about, like, do you know anything about, like, OBS bullshit like that? Because if it crashes again, which it probably will, I can grab the crash log and send it to you on Twitch if you think you can help me, because I would like for that to not continue happening. You know, I would like for that to not occur, so if we could prevent that issue, that would be wonderful. That's really the only trouble I have with OBS right now, is that the capture card crashes it, I think. Again, I'm not 100% sure that's what's happening, but it kind of seems like that's what's happening, so... Section off the nose here. Oop, not that one. This one. Oh, hey everybody. Oh, hey Mage, I didn't even see you coming. Yeah, what's going on? What up, guys? I'm doing better. I'm certainly less sick. I feel much better. Today was a really long day, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? How's everybody else doing? Everybody else sounds like they're doing pretty alright. Next raffle is going to be probably maybe next Thursday. I'll open the raffle early and it'll just be up the whole stream. I don't know if you guys saw my post in recommendations, but I did away with the I did away with the lotto coins. It was just too much effort to keep up with it all. Because it was really out of balance, and I don't know, Streamlabs was doing some really stupid shit with it, so I just did away with it. So the raffles are just free now. As long as you come hang out with me, you can get in. So like markings under there. So I guess some people draw pattern on them, so I guess I'll do that. I don't know, sometimes I prefer to look at, like, I don't think I want to grab colors off of these, but I think I prefer to look at, other people's art of animals sometimes, so that I can see, like, I don't know, like, a simplified version of all the pattern. Let me do an adjustment layer. I want to adjust. Is anybody else's stream shorting out? I don't know if anybody else is having trouble though. Let me know, because I can fiddle with my settings and see if it's on my end. Because I don't know. Fucks up all my colors. I know they don't really have this light color under the eyes, but I kind of like it, so I'm gonna leave it. I think I like that color better. The fade in there. Welcome back. Are your pastries good? Yeah, so today was a weird day. We did come up with maybe a thing that my boss liked, so we'll see how long that lasts. You know, maybe it'll last an amount of time. But the ice cream thing, I think, died, which I thought that was a great idea, but... Frick. I don't know. Today was just like a weird day. It sounds like it was kind of a weird day for everybody, though. What color do... color does have to color our your fang. I can handle just white. Oh no! Oh, Brielle, hopefully that doesn't, hopefully that won't ruin any of your pastries. That's something that can happen. I don't know what kind of pastries you're making, so... Oh, good. I'm glad you calmed down, Stop Sign. I know you were talking to me about it a little bit earlier. It sounds rough. But, you know, now is the time for relaxation and chilling. So I ordered a shit ton of Quagsire stuff on the internet the other week because I have zero self-control. And some of it came in the mail today. And one of them is literally like... I mean, it is legitimately like a... it's legitimately just a set of, like, party plates. Like, little, like, paper party plates, but they have Quagsire on them, and I'm so happy about it. They're just empty cups right now, but I have a cranberry mix in them when they... Oh, okay. Yeah, they are pretty awesome. They are pretty swell, I would say. I'll take pictures of everything once I have it all in the case. I just finished putting together the display case last night. I definitely should not have stayed up all night to do that, but I did it anyway, because I have no self-control, so... Are you sensing a pattern, by the way? You know, the whole no self-control thing? Let us continue. Actually, what? I don't want to put that. I kind of like it being not listed. I feel like the top of the... Realistically... The anatomy on this guy got a little bit weird, because I gave him, like, sort of, digitigrade legs, and then kind of didn't commit to it. At least you were yelling to yourself in a car and instead of yelling at someone, right? IMO, it could be a lot worse. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do his foot quick too, and then we'll reverse it. Actually, what I could do. You didn't miss much. Still just, coloring, trying to process my existence a little bit. been a weird... But then again, I suppose any job has weird things that happen, right? Just weird bosses and just weird expectations and complete nonsense just in general. Needed or earned? That's a great question to ask in response to a tickle attack being given to someone. You should tell Apollo that I liked his pants. His Coca-Cola box pants. They were quite stylish. I guess I can make the spots symmetric. However, I am gonna go back to regular people drawings of spotted hyenas because I can't tell what's going on a regular hyena. Around the neck area. So we'll just make him nice and spotted. I actually really like this character. This person didn't have, like, a design in mind. They didn't have a design made already. They asked me to design the character, and I was like, heck yeah, I love designing characters just from text. So, you know, they basically asked for they wanted a tufted deer, but they wanted it to have spots like a, spotted hyena. They wanted the fur pattern to be like a spotted hyena, so, heck yeah. That sounds really unique, too, because, like, not that I don't enjoy drawing other anthros, but I've never gotten to draw an anthro quite like this, you know? Like, I've done a lot of other anthros, and, like, occasionally I get to do one I've never done before, and I always think that's fun. I always enjoy getting to do a character I've never really gotten to do before. This person requested that he be a hipster deer, and I am okay with that. Honestly, I'm like 100% okay with that. They wanted a front view and a back view to show off the spots on his back, and then they asked if they could, and then they wanted a version of the main. They wanted a version of the front view with clothing on, and then describe the clothing to me. So that's how this happened. I like it though. I don't know. I think it fits the character. Now we have to fix all the patterns. Never do twice the work unless you have to. That was a request of the commissioner. Tufted deers are pretty cool too. They got the little nibby bit there. They didn't really specify a hair color, but I kind of think that I kind of think like a dark color fits this character. I don't know. I don't really know if tufted deer have horns, but I don't know. I think it looks funny without horns. So, it's horns. Actually, that's a good question for the chat. So, I get gender pronouns for most things, but there's a couple, like, art, like, topics that I don't quite get well enough. For example, in this case, femboy character. Are femboy characters transgender, or are they just feminine boys? Or is it sometimes both? Or neither? I'm not super familiar with the term. Also, I'm going to open up just feminine male, so it's still he, they just look feminine. Okay. I don't know how well I did with that, honestly. This is my first time doing a girly boy character, so I wasn't sure. Sometimes trans, but femboy or fem is definitely just girly boys. Okay, I was just curious. He did not specify eye color, so I'm gonna go with orange, because I think that fits, but doesn't like it, I can obviously change it. The one you just did for me is actually trans. I did not know that. I guess I should have assumed, but I did not. I think I figured as much, but didn't think about it. You know, I tend not to think about that kind of stuff very much. It's not something that's like something I'm always thinking about. Like, oh, is that person trans? Is this person trans? Like, I don't even think about it. It's like, oh, okay, you want your character to look like a boy? Great. You know, I just kind of go with it. I'm kind of a chill individual like that. So I actually didn't even think about it, but I guess it makes sense. But okay, I was just curious. I've never really. Somewhere I have fucked up. Oh, nowhere have I fucked up. I don't know how I ended up on the line art layer. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've never, like, explicitly been told that a character is meant to be a femboy or not before, so I was like, right? Wanted to make sure. Just in case. I always like to be polite, so. There's other terminology for other things, not always polite. You vaguely masculine with the most beautiful hair. That is a great description. Embrace your vague hair. Or your vague buffness and fabulous hair. Fabulous hair is what counts. It almost sparkles in the sun. That sounds beautiful. I need to get mine cut. It's starting to get long at the back. I don't like it. What shirt did I get? What color shirt should I put on him? I don't feel like looking up. What color? Color. Color. A little darker. That's vague and blue. What did I have for dinner? I had half a pizza from Trader Joe's. Because that pizza was delightfully filling, so I only ended up eating half of it, and that's great, because now I have food for tomorrow. I didn't actually leave work until 6:30, so by the time I got home, it was like 7 o'clock, and I still had to go to Trader Joe's, and because I was, like, I was out of so many things. I had no milk, I had no, like, broccoli, or, you know, stuff for lunch tomorrow, so I had to stop at the grocery store, and Trader Joe's is closer to my house than the regular grocery store, so I just go there because I like the food better. But while it took me forever to get out of there, and then by the time I was looking at the clock going, I'm not gonna be done eating dinner till super late, and I don't really feel like cooking and then scarfing down my food before the stream, so I picked up a pizza, a little, like, oven pizza while I was there, and just had that for dinner, because I didn't feel like cooking, and I didn't think I would have time to cook. So hopefully I can get out of work a little earlier tomorrow, and then I'll actually be able to make real food for once. I was doing so well at eating good, but then work got crazy, and now I'm just at work all the time. Honestly. Hey, Aura! That's funny. One of you had Wendy's and the other one works at Wendy's. Small world, eh? But most of my teams are just the worst mullet ever. Unfortunate. I'm not trying to remember if we even have Wendy's around here, because I feel like it's been a little while since I went to Wendy's. But I fucking love Wendy's. I used to eat Wendy's all the time in Pennsylvania, because there was one that was, like, immediately across the street from where I worked. So I just would go there for lunch sometimes. I had a coworker, though, and it was the funniest thing ever, because sometimes I would get food for her while I was there. And, because she was a manager, so she couldn't really, like, she was one of the, assistant managers, so she couldn't really leave. And, if she needed to, and so sometimes she wouldn't have lunch, and so I would just, when I went out for lunch, I would just grab some food for her, but she was, like, the tallest, skinniest woman I've ever met in my life, and, like, she could down, like, a 10-piece nugget, a bowl of chili, a burger, and, like, 2 boxes of fries, just by herself. It was the most insane thing I've ever witnessed. I don't know where she put it all. It's, like, unreal. People like that scare me. Like, I don't understand. How do you even function with that much food in your body? I can barely function with that much food in my body. The nice thing about Wendy's was that I found the chicken nuggets really filling, so, like, for a lunch, I could just have, like, a chicken nugget thing perfectly with my life. Frick. Working the way I planned. Hang on. And also Frosties are, like, the best thing ever. Just finished lineless piece of work. I think I spent an hour doing it. That's awesome. Hey, making some progress. Post it in the stack if you feel like it. Love to see it. I haven't been to Wendy's in so many years. Oh no, there's not enough. Oh my god, the Frosties are like the best part of Wendy's. Shh. Oh no, Aubrielle, I'm sorry your pastries hated you. Oh, what do you think, like a gray shirt? I think I was gonna put like a mug. Make him like a real hipster and have like a coffee mug. Coffee mug on his shirt. What I decided. I don't know. What do you think? Like a gray shirt, like that color? Is that hipster enough? What do hipsters wear? I only like vaguely pretend like I'm a hipster, to be honest. Webpage not available. Axopotl, did you fuck it up? Oh. It worked for me. Discord down? Can somebody grab the music, grab the music? Can somebody grab the link from the Discord? I don't know why it says webpage not available. A coffee mug with an axolotl on the mug. Dude. I was gonna put a cute face on it. Also, Aura, I didn't even realize you're not in the Axie Stack. I thought you were. It did that to me and Elena too. Weird. Huh. I don't think I broke the link. Copy the link and open it in a new tab. Maybe it's something to do with Axolotl? Let me check a thing. But yeah, try doing that. Try copying the link. I don't know why that would be. No, that's the same. Okay. Same link. I have no idea why that didn't work. Like, doing graphic design when I don't want to. Oop. Music makes me want to farm things. Probably because it's from a farming game. That would be my guess, but it does make me want to farm things, though. This is a good boy. Good. Glad you approve. I also like a lot. That. Well, rip. Coffee mug. Now it does. Coffee mug handle. More like a tea mug at the moment, actually. So Steve struggled with a Steve struggled with an earthworm again today. Cute and not smart, but he just did not understand what he was supposed to do. And he's making me a total liar because I told all of you guys that axolotls put everything in their mouth. Now he just won't eat the fucking earthworm. Just... I had to trick him into eating the earthworm by throwing the earthworm in next to his face, and then when he started to panic and swim away from it, I chucked in one of his regular pellets, and so he tried to eat the pellet but got the earthworm instantly. And then just sat there like, how dare you? That coffee. Hooray, you finally got in the Discord. Yeah, I'll have to check that after the stream and see what's going on. Because I don't know why that would do that. And just because I've spent all day drawing stupid faces on coffee mugs, this shirt now has a dumb face. Okay. Good old Binding of Isaac. We meet again. That's true. It could be a Twitch thing also. Twitch is a pain in the ass like that. I did literally all of that on the line art layer, so rip me. Oh, actually not rip me, because that helps me, I think. It could certainly be on Twitch's end. I don't know. Twitch has been kind of weird lately. I've been having a lot of trouble with stuff, just in general, with Twitch, so who fucking knows? Anybody really fucking know? Oh, jeez. That's like the worst color I could have possibly chosen. I just want you to know that there were about 100 ways I could have gone about this that were, like, way not as, you know, not as shitty as the way I decided to do it, but, I made the worst decision possible and just did this worst possible. So, just so you know. There's about at least 30 ways I could do this better. Mostly because I'm a complete run. Hang on. I'm so confused now because I've got like open. Don't like that yellow, but not what I wanted, so orange is kind of funky fresh. Center of the cup. Inside the circle. Would you buy this? Would you buy this t-shirt? I wouldn't. There. Beautiful. Alright. Let's check out this painting. Are the worms too big, maybe? People cut them up. All the worms I've given him so far have been pretty small, so I try to give him small ones until he gets accustomed. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, your style is so fun! Oh, I love it. I dig it. That's pretty good for an hour, dude. Hey, Rise, what's going on? Doing pretty good. Just working on this hyena deer character, trying to get the color finished up, so you know that's another thing out of my way. Oh, fun! I always love trying new stuff, honestly. I never end up sticking with it, and I usually don't post it because I don't like it that much, but it's fun to try new things anyway, you know? For practice and to vary your style a little bit, I think. I end up doing a lot of different styles at work. Mostly because the boss man wants me to copy all the things. That's the biggest problem at work right now, is that, like, we don't have time to come up with anything new, so a lot of it's just like, hey, this company's doing really well doing this thing, so we should make our own it. And at some point, we need to just break away and do our own thing. Ah, okay, see you later, stop sign. Glad you could stop for a little while. Oh, and Rusty. See you later, Rusty. We'll chat with you in the Discord if we're around. Have a good night at work. White butt. White deer butt. Yeah, do it. Post more stuff. We like seeing your stuff. And thanks, Rise. I'm glad you like it. I'm actually really happy with this one so far. I was having a lot of fun working on it, so I'm pretty proud of how it's coming out. I think it's looking pretty good. This was a fun character to work on. I'm still getting used to seeing so many of you guys in chat that I keep forgetting. Like I have to check the chat more often now. I'm not used to there being so many people. Oh, that's not even remotely the right color. He's a scrub. There we go. That's doing the one. So we did end up designing some pretty cute stuff at work. That was most of my day today, was honestly just staring at a computer screen. But, you know. Finally got something that maybe will do okay. We'll find out tomorrow whether or not the boss man actually decides that he likes it and wants it, but, you know, He walked by my desk on the way out and was like, "Oh, what's this for? Because that looks really cool." And I was like, "Yes, finally you like a thing." Technically, earlier today I wasn't supposed to share that thing with you, but... So... Because we ended up not using it, so technically it's still my idea. Try to do... that much of a... I didn't really want to do that much of a stripe, but... I don't know why that's blurring the other... Why is that blurring the other colors also? Usually it leaves that... Usually it leaves the other stuff alone. Does the... Usually it leaves the other stuff alone and just does the parts that are, Usually just does the other parts. I don't know why it's grabbing, like, the spots and stuff. It's weird. Ah, cool. I'll check it out. Oh, I love the mouth on... I love this mouth. That shape mouth. I enjoy... I don't know. I like art that has that funny little quirky mouth thing. Me. Go ahead and close Discord just so it's not blooping at you guys. But they look awesome. I'm digging all the stuff you're trying. Seems like this is the week for everybody to try new things, too. It seems like a lot of you guys are experimenting with new stuff. I saw Nugget was doing some redesigns for his characters, and that was pretty cool. I'm digging the way that's coming out, so that's pretty... Okay. I'm trying working too many days a week on almost no sleep. That's not a good plan. Spent like 10 minutes picking rice out of my half-baked pastry because my blind baking method failed. Aw. That sucks. Well, at least you tried something, I guess? Question mark? Maybe? No, that sucks. That super sucks. I always hate when you spend, like, forever on a pastry or, like, a, you know, a baking thing for it to not come out right. Which is basically me every time I try to make macaroons. Because I fucking love macaroons so much, but they're so hard to make. And I fuck them up every time. And I don't know why I keep trying to make them, because they are so not worth it. It's so much easier just to go to Trader Joe's and buy macaroons. Which I now do, because I'm trying to make them and screwing up. How do you guys feel about that stripe down his back? I thought I executed it that well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, popcorn. Look at you guys with your food. Feels thin at the top. Yeah, maybe we're thicker up here. Pretty good, maybe a little thicker, darker near the tuft so it bleeds more, blends more. Yeah, probably. Forgot I could use the... I honestly forgot I could use the smudge tool to do this, so let me fix it. I forgot I have my smudge tool set, so that... Because my one it works really, my one it works really, soft, so I always want it home. Firmer brush. I think it's because it's uneven, not quite straight. The fluff has sharp edges, but the bottom part is kind of wavy. Let's... How's that look? You guys... What do you guys think? Is that a little better? Yeah, I think I like that better. But, let me know what you guys think, if it looks uneven, or... maybe a little too much at the bottom. Welcome back. Did you get your popcorns? Take a drink while I wait for chat to catch up. Oops, sorry. I did not mean to slurp at you guys. Okay. I'm just gonna do the glasses now, cause... Yeah, right? Share your popcorn. Give. Share it with the class. Here, I'll share with you guys another little trick of mine. If you need to put lenses in glasses, select the inside of the lens, put a layer on top of your line art, and fill it in with white and not brown, because I'm not stupid like that. And then you turn the opacity down to, like, 20 is usually a good amount. Just to make the eyes a little bit... I know glasses don't technically get, I know glasses technically don't lighten like that, but... I don't know. I think it gives them a cool effect. Axie snacks! Share your Axie snacks. Okay, I'm pretty happy with him. Except I just realized one thing that I really need to fix. Oh, never mind. Little lines have been bugging me since I started this, and I couldn't figure out if I had them the wrong way, and I don't think I have them the wrong way technically, but they make it look like he has his hand turned. So, fix that. Okay. So I think he's done. I just gotta put the shading on him, which is gonna be a real light shading, but I'm not gonna do that right now, because it's time to move on to the next victim. Who's the next victim, is the question. Close, please. The next victim... I don't know, Mage, are you still here? Is the shiny boy here? The shiny boy is still here. I see you lurking in the chat. Alright. So, I slept on this, and I think I like it. I think I like the colors. The Lottle games with Lottle snacks. Do a similar thing, only I make it light blue with a big white stripe down the middle with low opacity. That's a great idea. Let me test that, because I've never attempted that before. Because I always wanted to put the stripes on, but it's really hard to do it. Light. You do... merge those together first. So you do light blue with white stripe. Kind of subtle, but I think it's good. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Let's do it. Done. Beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna keep working on Mage's character, with these colors, and if Mage comes back and is like, the fuck are you doing? I don't like it. I'll just fix it. But I'm gonna guess that Mage won't be mean to me like that and tell me what the fuck are you doing. Well, he probably will now just to be a ass. But I would do that. I tried my best to vary the colors. Actually did a pretty good job of keeping the colors clean down here. I'm not sure what happened there. Low-key reminds you of Link. I'm glad it reminds you of Link and not any other character, though. I'm just gonna put that out. I'm glad that of all the characters it can make you think of, that Link got gravitated to. Shootsy, what's up? Hey, how's it going? What up, friendo? So many friends in my chat. A variant of friends, also, because we've had nights where we have a lot of people, but there's some of you guys here I haven't seen in chat in a while, which is fun. I like when my other friends from other streams come and visit me. Rise was here. I don't know if Rise is still here, but Rise was here. Now Shootsy's here. Oh, hey! Yeah! There's the Shootsy. Shiny boy. Oh, you're playing League of Legends? Okay, I wanted to ask your opinion on your character so far. But if you're doing League, you do you. League is very important. I was gonna try to be real sneak about it, and then nope. Do the thing. We didn't need you a whole lot, just enough. It wasn't like I could not move on with the piece at all without you. I did have questions. My friends from Vulpine stream are now all here. Makes me happy. Needed you only in the sense that I wish to ask a question. So, apparently while I was gone, and by gone I mean out of work when I was sick last week, apparently sometime in the couple days that I wasn't at work, my boss managed to order a huge statue by his favorite artist. Name is escaping me at the moment, but it's this giant statue of like this freaky head that's shaped like a giant Dorito chip, and it's holding itself up with two arms, and I cannot remember the name of the artist, and it's bothering me so much because I want to share this with you, because it's right next to my desk. It's just amazing. I have a giant Dorito protecting my Doritos are now my apparently. If anybody understands the if anybody understood that very vague description of the art I'm talking about and wants to remind me what the artist's name is, and maybe tell me if the art has a name, that would be, well. But the giant Dorito chip probably will not get you very far in looking for art. Bothering me that I can't remember. But the art's like, okay, so we're gonna do a little doodling with dang it. A fix. Oh, now I fix. Dash whatever. Okay, now we're gonna do a little drawing with that. So, this piece of artwork, maybe you'll know what it is, but, like, shaped like this. And it's got, like, some kind of, like, fruity little face on it, and then it's, like, holding itself like it's thinking. But then the arm comes down like this, and it's just, like, holding its arm, its own arm. And then there's the... It's really weird. All these, like, cool patterns and stuff on it. Like, it's actually a pretty cool piece of artwork, but, like, if I stand next to it. So, it is an absolutely massive piece of artwork that just showed up in my office and now sits next to me. In the worst way. Oh, and also my Panera Bread, because I ordered lunch because I'm an idiot. Today was just not a good eat. But the Panera guy was, like, so hype about the office. Like, he was this older dude, that was, like, retired, but was working at Panera just to have something to do. And, he likes delivering, I guess. But, came into the office and he was like, I come in and look around? And I was like, heck yeah, you can come in and look around. And he was like, he was just so excited about all the artwork. It was so funny. He was so just... It was so pure. to use, Cass's words. Just so good and pure. A very good and pure man. He was just so hype, and he was, like, because when he first came in, we have this big, like, it looks like I think they're old shutters that somebody painted with, like, crackle paint, but they're just, like, hanging above the chairs at the front entrance, and, he was like, oh, my daughter goes to, like, abandoned barns and gets these, and then paints them, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But then he looked over and saw the big Dorito chip and was like, wow, you're so lucky you work here. You have so much cool artwork. And he was just, like, so hype about all the art. It was just fantastic. It just made me so happy. I love, chatty delivery drivers. I don't know. Something about delivery people who are just, like, super chatty are my favorite. One time I ordered pizza from Papa John's, and the kid who showed up with my pizza was like, I refer to him as a kid. And I still refer to myself as a kid sometimes, but the guy who had my pizza, you know, as I always do, I greeted him and I was like, hey, how's it going? And he was like, oh, it's going all right. You know, my day's been a little rough. And I, you know, being the nice person that I am, I was like, oh, what happened? And he was like, oh, I got in an accident this morning. And I was like, oh, oh, are you okay? He's like, yeah, my car's fine. I'm fine. It was just scary. Oh, okay. Glad that happened. Glad you're okay, or something. Oh, it was so funny. He was so nonchalant about it, too. He was just like, oh yeah, I got in an accident. Thank you, random delivery driver, for letting me know that you were in an accident. He was so nice. I gave him a good... To select the inverse. We're not gonna... I wanted to color the outside different, but it doesn't really work because the top part of the... That's kind of... And I actually might make this little stripe in the middle here, though. I might make... Yeah. Hey, that's pretty cool, I think. I would say that's pretty alright. Mage is the final judge, but... say this is not the worst thing I've ever drawn. I think this firmly goes in the category of not the worst thing I've ever drawn. Grab this color and just... don't know what to do, just grab a color from somewhere else in the scene. Make those shoes any shade of brown, but let's weird burgundy. So I think what I'm gonna do... never mind. So what I'm not gonna do... I was gonna say, what I was gonna do is I was thinking I might stop, you know, now that I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I was gonna, I was going to switch over to my last piece. Time for me to go to bed, so... not. On account of it, time for me to go to bed. Oh, Mage, you were 100% fine. You take your time. You do you. Try not to get killed. Win. Do all the win. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm gonna leave Mage's character like this for now. I think this is good, and I'll ask him what he thinks when he's done winning his game. So, here's where we're at on the commissions we've been shuffling. Missile bombs needs to be shaded, and then that's done. This one here, I was actually gonna show this to you guys. This character started working on at work, but I have to finish the line art on these two. But another character sheet, Mage's character, and then this character spent the most time on today because I had a lot of little floofity details. So that's where we're at on the 4 commissions I have left, and then commissions will reopen for slots to be taken up. So yeah. So that's where we're at there. Should have posted commission. So yeah. Alright. Well, it's just about time for me to be done. So we're gonna be done, I think. Because I don't have time to work on anything else, and I have to go do the sleep. I think I would have had more time to work on the line art for the other one if I hadn't started so late, but I was watching something, and I just really wanted to finish it, so... yeah, so I'm gonna head off to bed. I'll see if there's anybody to bother tonight. Not really. Does anybody have anybody we want to raid? Anybody got friends to raid? I don't see anybody in particular I'm interested in raiding. Oh! Mage! Wait, before you leave, here. It a you. Well, it's not a you, it is a you thing. A thing for a you. What do you think? How are the colors? Yeah, we sort of been shuffling the artwork back and forth because I've got 5 slots that are full right now, so... just shuffling the commissions all over the place and... all that good stuff. Trying to, because what ended up happening last time I did all my commissions on stream was, I think I spent like 4 or 5 weeks on everybody's piece because I was only doing them one night a week, and it was just taking too long. So this time I decided to try this assembly line method. I don't know if you guys enjoy it as much, but by doing the assembly line method, I get through them a little quicker because it's like lines, 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 color, color, color. Now I'm going to do shading, shading, shading. It's like all the things all at once, so... yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, you guys. If there's anybody who's new, who's not, following, I would love if you followed the Axie Stack. If you are not in the Discord, exclamation point Discord, we'll, have, Axobottle will give you the link for the Discord. If you are interested in Discord, the Axie Stack is always looking for new friends. We like having friends to add to the stack. The goal is to blot out the sun with the number of friends in the stack. So, you know, if you like art, if you do art, or you do writing, or you just enjoy art and writing, and maybe you don't do either, but you just like to watch, you know, see what other people are up to, the Axie Stack's a fun place to be. So that's my little plug for the end here. But yeah, so I'm gonna head off to the beds, sleep, because I am exhausted and today was a stupid day. And except for this part was good. The stream part's always the best part of the day. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to do the Toriel fight in Undertale the right way. I'm gonna not get frustrated now that I know how the mechanics for that game work. Speaking of Undertale, good time music. Good job. Good plan. And yeah. Oh, the ticker's not up. Yeah, so... I lost my train of thought already. Yeah, okay, so tomorrow's Undertale. Tomorrow we're gonna finish Toriel in Undertale. So... and I'm gonna not kill her this time. Not because I fucked it up and was going for pacifist or whatever, but just because I didn't want to kill Goat Mom, and I totally did. So I'm gonna do it the way I wanted to, and not the way I accidentally did it, and now I know how the mechanics work, even though it's still bullshit. But, and then we'll progress the story, and then I'll actually get to enjoy the game. So... I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be here for... this is the longest outro I've ever done. I'm just gonna fucking go to bed. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye!